The dark web, a hidden world. A place where anonymity reigns supreme and secrets are currency. A place of shadows and whispers, where the unseen and the unheard converge. It's where Jason Fong disappeared, vanished without a trace, leaving behind only questions, lost in the digital abyss, a void that swallows the curious and the unwary. Jason Fong was a rising star, a prodigy in the world of cybersecurity, a cybersecurity expert at a prestigious firm. His skills were unmatched, his reputation impeccable. His life was a testament to order. Logic was his compass. His work was flawless. Every line of code, a masterpiece. He was a guardian of the digital world, a sentinel against cyber threats, protecting it from unseen threats, vigilant and unyielding. But the very world he protected held a dark fascination, a hidden underbelly. The dark web beckoned. It promised knowledge, power, secrets that could change everything. A glimpse beyond the veil. Jason's curiosity was piqued. He wanted to see what lay beneath the surface. He couldn't resist its allure. He delved deeper. Each click, a step further into the unknown, further into the digital unknown. The deeper he went, the more he lost himself. Little did he know the dark web was a labyrinth, easy to enter, almost impossible to escape, a maze with no end. And it was drawing him in, consuming him, changing him. The Jason Fong who entered was not the same who emerged, if he ever did. Jason's obsession grew. He spent hours online. His days blurred into nights. His once bright eyes became shadowed, haunted by something unseen. His work suffered. His colleagues noticed. He was withdrawn, distracted. His code, once elegant and precise, became erratic. Full of strange symbols, unexplained algorithms, he mumbled to himself. Paranoid whispers about unseen forces, government conspiracies, a hidden truth buried deep within the web. His apartment, once a sanctuary of order, became chaotic. Papers scattered everywhere. Empty coffee cups littered the surfaces, the air thick with the smell of stale takeout. His friends worried. They tried to intervene, but he pushed them away. He was too far gone, consumed by the darkness he had embraced. The web had him in its grasp, squeezing tighter, dragging him down. Then one day Jason disappeared, vanished without a trace. His apartment door was ajar. The air inside was heavy, suffocating. The scent of burnt electronics hung in the air. His computer was gone, wiped clean, no trace of his online activity, no clues to his whereabouts. His phone lay on the floor, screen cracked, the last message, a garbled text, sent to an unknown number. His friends and family were frantic. They contacted the police, but the authorities were baffled. There was no sign of forced entry, no evidence of a struggle. Jason Fong had simply vanished, swallowed whole by the digital abyss, leaving behind nothing but questions and a chilling silence. The police investigation hit a wall. Jason's digital footprint was gone, erased as if he never existed. His online activity was a tangled web, anonymous browsers, encrypted messages, dead-end trails leading to hidden corners of the dark web. They questioned his colleagues, his friends, his family, but no one knew the extent of his involvement with the dark web, or what he had stumbled upon in its depths. Some whispered about government conspiracies, secret organizations operating in the shadows. Others spoke of hackers, cyber criminals, vengeful entities lurking in the digital underworld. But the truth remained elusive, hidden in the whispers of the code, lost in the vastness of the dark web. The only certainty was that Jason Fong had stumbled upon something dangerous, something that had cost him his life. Days turned into weeks, weeks into months. The investigation stalled, leads ran cold. The police were no closer to finding Jason. The dark web held its secrets close, a digital fortress guarding its own, unwilling to reveal its secrets. His family clung to hope. They hired private investigators, offered rewards, but it was no use. Jason Fong was gone. The dark web had claimed him, swallowed him whole, leaving behind a void in the lives of those who knew him, a haunting reminder of the dangers that lurked beneath the surface of the digital world. The mystery of Jason Fong's disappearance deepened. It became a puzzle, with missing pieces. Each day that passed without answers only added to the enigma, making it more complex and harder to solve, and no solution in sight. His story spread. It went viral, capturing the imagination of people worldwide. Everyone wanted to know what happened to Jason. From the hushed whispers of the tech community to the headlines of newspapers, everyone had a theory, a speculation. Some believed he was kidnapped, others thought he ran away. But no one had the answer. Theories abounded, but concrete evidence was elusive. The more people speculated, the murkier the truth became. The dark web became the focal point, a place where secrets are traded and hidden truths are uncovered, a breeding ground for conspiracy theories. It was here that the most outlandish ideas took root and spread like wildfire, a place where truth and fiction blurred. The lines between reality and imagination became indistinguishable. Some believed Jason had stumbled upon something he shouldn't have, perhaps a secret that was never meant to be discovered, a secret too dangerous to keep hidden, something that powerful forces would go to great lengths to protect, a truth that powerful forces wanted silenced. The stakes were high and the players involved were ruthless. Others claimed he had faked his own death, that he had orchestrated his own disappearance to escape from something or someone, escaping into the anonymity of the dark web, a place where he could start over without a trace, leaving behind his old life for a new identity, a new beginning, but at what cost? But amidst the speculation, one thing remained clear. The dark web was a labyrinth of secrets and lies. The dark web was a dangerous place, a place where the unwary could easily lose themselves, a place where the lines between reality and illusion were easily blurred, where the truth could be manipulated and twisted, and where the truth could be buried forever. In the end, the mystery of Jason Fong's disappearance remained unsolved, a puzzle with too many missing pieces. As time passed, doubts crept in. Had Jason been careless? Had he overlooked something crucial in his quest for answers? Had he underestimated the dangers of the dark web, the hidden corners of the internet where shadows lurk and secrets are traded like currency? Or had he been a pawn in a larger game? A game orchestrated by unseen hands, moving pieces with calculated precision, a victim of forces beyond his control, forces that manipulated his every move, leading him down a path of no return? The police investigation pointed to a possible accidental overdose, but was it truly an accident or something more deliberate? A tragic end to a promising life, a life filled with potential, now reduced to a memory. But those who knew Jason best refused to believe it. They couldn't accept the official narrative. There was more to the story. They could feel it, an undercurrent of truth that eluded the surface. The cryptic messages on his phone, the erased hard drive, clues that hinted at a deeper mystery, the whispers of his paranoia, the feeling of being watched, of unseen eyes tracking his every move. It all pointed to something more sinister, a presence that lurked in the shadows, waiting to strike, something that defied rational explanation, an enigma wrapped in darkness. The dark web held its secrets close, secrets that Jason had tried to uncover, but at what cost? A silent witness to whatever fate had befallen Jason Fong. The digital traces left behind, waiting to be deciphered. The truth, it seemed, was out there, somewhere in the vast expanse of the unknown, buried deep within the digital abyss, waiting to be discovered, waiting for someone brave enough to uncover it. The silence from the dark web was deafening. No ransom demands, no cryptic messages, no claims of responsibility. It was as if Jason Fong had simply ceased to exist. His family held on to hope, praying for his safe return. But as each day passed, the reality of his disappearance sunk in a little deeper. The dark web had taken him, and it wasn't giving him back. The case grew cold. The leads dried up. The authorities shifted their focus elsewhere. But for those who knew Jason, the questions lingered. The doubts persisted. The nightmare continued. Years passed. The memory of Jason Fong faded. His name became a whisper, a ghost story told in hushed tones within the cybersecurity community. A cautionary tale about the dangers of the digital world, but the echoes of his disappearance lingered. A reminder that some mysteries are never solved, some questions are never answered. The dark web remained, a vast and unforgiving landscape, a place where secrets were buried, and where the truth could be lost forever. The case of Jason Fong became a cold case, an unsolved mystery, a haunting reminder of the dark side of the digital age. The question remained, what had happened to Jason Fong? Had he stumbled upon something he shouldn't have, become entangled in a web of his own making? Or had he simply vanished, lost in the digital wilderness? No one knew for sure, and perhaps no one ever would. The dark web held its secrets close, a silent guardian of the truth. And the truth, it seemed, was lost forever. The disappearance of Jason Fong served as a chilling reminder. The digital world was a double-edged sword, offering both connection and isolation, knowledge and danger. The dark web, in particular, was a treacherous landscape, a place where anonymity reigned and where the consequences could be dire. Jason's story was a cautionary tale, a reminder to be careful what you search for, to be wary of the shadows that lurk in the digital abyss. For in the end, the digital world was just that, a world with its own rules, its own dangers, and its own mysteries. And some mysteries, it seemed, were destined to remain unsolved.